Hello everybody and welcome to Sunkissed. My name is Courtney. Today we're going to be getting into My Hero Academia, episode 10, season 5, episode 10. Last we left off, we had Class A win their match against Class B. It was a very quick match. Bakugo was the leader, obviously, and the rest of his team was the support, and they actually worked really well together, so that was nice to see some growth there. And we've got Deku's team coming up, which is going to be an interesting match. I can't remember. We've got the copy guy coming up. Shinso's coming up again. Somebody with a poltergeist quirk, a size quirk, and a twin quirk. So I'm not exactly sure what that all is going to entail, but I'm very excited. And then, of course, on our side, we have Mina, Ochako, and Mineta, as well as Deku. So, to me, it seems a little in favor, possibly, of Class B, which at this point, they won't be able to win. At best, they'll be able to tie. So we'll see how it goes. Is it going to end with a tie and then the rivalry is still going to be there, Class 1A and Class 1B, or is Deku going to get a win here? So yeah, let's just get in this episode and find out. Oh, this isn't training.
It's number 1541. He's fidgeting.
That started yesterday.
I wish they'd hurry up and sentence him. We can't keep this up much longer. He's exhausting our resources.
What is this?
Guy in that movie.
All for
See how
one.
people can plot to evil. Not just Shigaraki and the League of Villains who serve All for One. We don't know how many sympathizers he may have hiding in the world.
I do apologize for any undue trouble. It's just that the memories are causing my body to throb with pain. I can hear my little brother's voice.
That was out of left field.
Oh. Excuse me.
A phone call is here.
Sorry.
Gran Torino.
You asked me about the visages of One for All earlier. If Shimura had ever mentioned anything about them.
I did remember something that might end up being useful.
I had the weirdest dream last night.
Really?
Yeah, a shadowy figure stood in front of me. He stared me straight in the eyes before saying this. The time has not yet come.
That's the only time she ever mentioned it. Thank you for telling me, sir.
Time has not yet come, which implies it will come eventually. Something that affects One for All and its wielder.
Okay, maybe it's already here in Deku.
Shinso on their side. Plus, I'm still feeling kind of uneasy about One for All acting up. Whatever happens, I need to make sure I don't end up brainwashed.
Two of us are both very aware of our weaknesses. Sometimes we have to embrace our darker sides to survive. We're so similar.
Disagree.
You say that, but it's true. When you brainwashed Midoriya at the sports festival, how did you get him to talk to you?
Insulted his classmate.
In order for us to become heroes one day, we must sometimes act in less than heroic ways. Don't you feel that way? Like you had all these grand hopes and dreams when you were a kid? It's almost as if the two of us are cursed.
They're missing a solid scouter.
Which means they'll have to move way more carefully than we do.
Is she trying to jump in frame?
You're right. If they want to pinpoint enemy locations and then lure them out like we did, then Midoriya is going to have to work harder than Bakugo had to.
Since I'm the fastest one on our team, our opponents will want to focus on taking me out.
They're going to try not to communicate through words.
We'll work together to capture them. Here goes.
What was that? Where'd that come from?
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Did you find me? What a shocker. After seeing the insufferable win Bakugo pulled off, we obviously have our sights set on you this round.
What are those rings that he thinks that he's got on his fingers?
Take care from someone who's not only strong, but incredibly agile. But isn't that too obvious? Someone even wiser might choose a different route. So why not crush your other three first? Thanks for being so flashy and telling us where you were.
He's egging me on, trying to get me to talk. It's possible he cut fine. Hey, I caught something!
Ah.
Awesome. Was it a hit? Or are they luring us into a trap?
They're everywhere!
Class B, Reiko Yanagi. Hero name, Emily. Quirk, Poltergeist. She can manipulate objects around her, but the total weight can't be more than roughly that of an average person. Spooky.
Okay.
Class B, Yui Kodai. Hero name, Rule. Quirk, Size. She can change the size of the stuff she touches. It doesn't work on living things, though.
Wing impact.
Fire!
I have a rough idea of their current location.
Class B, Hirengeki Shoda. Hero name, Mines. Or Twin Impact. After he hits a target, he can cause a second impact remotely. This follow-up strike is many times more powerful than the first one.
Let's hide ourselves and prepare for another assault. We've got this.
Might have figured out our location with that attack. So where's Deku?
I had a lengthy conversation with Shinto earlier.
Is this the moment you foretold?
What is this?
Seriously? A brand new power? So not fair.
So not fair.
I don't understand. What's going on?
They might lose this because his power is acting up. That's cool. What is this?
Get out of here. It's too much. I can't hold back this power. It's flowing out.
I wonder if he brainwashes him? If he can get it to stop, what is happening?
I don't recognize that.
Oh,
It hurts. Why?
does it have something to do with All for One?
You have to stop this match. Something's wrong.
What is this?
When I was growing up, my mom and dad always looked tired. That's why I wanted to start helping people who were in trouble. I've watched Deku fight desperately to help those in need, and it's made me wonder. You gotta calm down! Who protects the heroes whenever they're the ones who are hurt?
It almost looks like that shadowy stuff that was had him wrapped up when in his dream. Wrap him.
What should I say? I was excited to show you how much I've improved.
Oh, I love them.
It was something I looked forward to. I want to become an upstanding hero and use my quirk to help others. Stop playing around and find me!
Crap, kid! You got it wrong! Dang it! It's manifesting! Now's the time! So shape up! You gotta start thinking more!
He's one of the past users of One for All?
You're gonna have to work harder! Whoa, where's your mouth, kid? That's freaky! Whatever, don't sweat!
Where's your mouth, kid?
I can see him so clearly. We're somehow living inside of One for All.
Kid, the power you just shot out of you was originally my quirk. Our individual quirk vectors mixed in with the core of One for All. They've been inside of you this whole time. Now, imagine this core rests in the middle of raging flames. Those flames and waves are the cultivated power we users added to and move what you saw between fluctuations. The reason for that is because One for All itself is growing inside of you. Think back. Earlier, you were dead set on capturing that guy. It just so happens the best word for that is Blackwood, which belonged to me. So lucky you get to meet yours truly first.
Black Liquid?
Be careful. This quirk has evolved. Blackwood's got the mind of One for All swirling within it, which means it's much stronger now than when it was mine.
Right.
Listen well. If you use One for All in anger, the power will react to that feeling. What's important is keeping tabs on your heart. But you need control, and not just over your body, but over your emotions as well. Prepare yourself. You'll have 6 more quirks manifest as you improve. Control your heart and master using those who live in this power. Good luck.
6 more quirks. He's the 9th holder. So that means some didn't have quirks, probably.
Oh no!
It's too dangerous!
Don't worry. Shinso's brainwashing took care of you.
He did?
Oh! Yeah, gunhead martial arts.
Darkstone came out of it, went crazy, and ruined our strategy.
Victoria, Haruka, you okay? The whole team's here now.
Come on, guys.
We're all in anger. The power will react to that feeling. What's important is keeping tabs on your heart.
We need a plan, but there's too much to think about.
All right. Let's wait. Let's see what happens. What? This is far from over. The match continues.
Okay. Episode 10 of My Hero Academia, That Which is Inherited. That was a very interesting episode. It didn't have a lot to do with the match. It was like half and half. But we started with them in the prison where they're holding All for One. And he was saying that he could hear his brother or something like that. So he has still some kind of a connection to it seems to the One for All quirk that he gave to his brother. So, and the quirk, Deku's quirk, the One for All quirk is manifesting itself. I don't know if I would have expected that or not, but it definitely makes sense as to the direction that they're going to go with Deku's quirk and it manifesting itself differently in Deku. Because, I mean, it clearly has manifested itself differently in each of the previous users as well. So now it's kind of come, I don't know if it's come to its final manifestation or what, but All Might got a call from Gran Torino and he was telling All Might about what was her name? The previous holder before him, Nanama or something like that. But that she had a similar dream, I guess, to what Deku had, and she had heard someone say, "The time has not yet come," and so apparently the time is now that it has come, whatever it is that's coming, the final manifestation of One for All. Is it because I don't know. And then it kind of just cut back to the match where we learned who the other people were. Monima, his hero name is Phantom Thief, which I love. That's such a great name. I don't know if it's a hero name, but it makes sense for his quirk because he's the copy quirk. He steals your quirk and can use it against you for up to 5 minutes, I think is what it said, and he can only use one at a time. So that hasn't evolved. His hasn't changed or gotten any. He can't do it any more length of time than he could at the sports festival, and he can still only do one. I'm not sure if he could ever grow it to where he can do, even if he can't do more than one, could he end up doing it for a longer amount of time? I don't know. I guess we'll find out and see. And then they had Yanagi, which is the poltergeist girl. She can manipulate objects around her. So she basically has telekinesis. Yui, she is the size girl. She can change the size of things, non-living things. So were they using their quirks together? Was Yanagi using her telekinesis type quirk and Yui, what she was like, Yanagi was like throwing them or whatever at the other team, and then Yui was changing the size of those objects? Is that what was happening? Or did she just have like support belt or something that had like items in it that she was throwing? It looked like they had like that purple haze around some of that stuff, which is what happens with the poltergeist girl. She can also make you fly with those objects. With those objects. Monima was flying on them, like surfing on them. It was kind of cool. And then we had Shoto. Twin Impact is his quirk. He can strike an opponent twice, once remotely. And I believe they said too that the second strike is more powerful than the first. So that's interesting. When I first saw the subtitles in the last episode came with his quirk, it just said twin. I don't remember it saying Twin Impact, but Twin Impact makes more sense for what his quirk actually is. Because I think last time when I read twin, I thought, well, can he make a copy of himself like twice? But no, it's just Twin Impact. He can strike twice, once being remotely, and I believe they said that the second impact is more powerful. Deku's quirk started leaking out in a matter of speaking, and we didn't know what it was, and it looked like that stuff he was wrapped in, when he was in the vision just now too. But I don't think they said that guy's name. Excuse me, I'm tired. I don't know if they said that guy's name that came to him, but he was one of the past users. I don't know if he was the first user outside of the brother. Deku made it a point to say that, he looks like a normal person now. Like he doesn't look just like a vestige or whatever it was called. And he was talking to him, and then he said that spider web stuff that was coming out of Deku was his quirk. And it was his quirk manifesting through Deku. And it was, I think they called it, I thought they at first had called it black liquid, but I think they called it Blackwood. I'm not exactly sure what it was. It almost looked like that liquidy stuff that All for One did when he like teleported. But I don't know if that's what that is, or it didn't look like it was trying to teleport anybody, but it just kind of looked like that in the beginning, and then it just kind of almost was like a something for restraint. It's very weird. I hope that we get more on it next episode on what that power is and how long is he gonna be able to use it for? Forever? Can he train how to use it? Can the guy that is the previous holder like teach him ways to use it? He said that he didn't have much time, but is it like this time he didn't have much time, or is he like, is this it? Are we gonna is Deku, that's it with him and Deku, and then Deku's just gonna have to try and figure it out on his own? Is he gonna get to a point where he can call upon these previous users and learn things? They can teach him things? I'm not sure. They also said something about the core equals the cultivated power from One for All or something like that. This is obviously the most powerful the quirk One for All has been, and that there are 6 more quirks that are going to manifest within Deku. So it'll be interesting to see what those quirks are, how many of those quirks at one time can he use, or can he use only one at a time? Is he going to be able to call upon them at will? Is something going to happen? What does Shinso's brainwashing have to do with anything? Are they going to eventually become a team? That'd be great. I like Shinso. I feel like this is setting up for next half of the season, where we're going to be probably going to visit some of the villains, and then getting Deku and this One for All quirk manifested differently. I don't know. I'm interested though in seeing where it's going to go. They were going to stop the match, but Eraserhead said to just kind of let it play out because that stuff went away, and I think he wants to see Shinso in this kind of a situation. Like, how is he going to handle this? What is he going to do? What can you do? I mean, Midoriya couldn't even control himself. And he said he was in a lot of pain. Was he in a lot of pain because it was coming out of his arm? And it seemed to be pretty powerful of a quirk. And he obviously doesn't know how to handle this kind of quirk, this kind of power. I don't know. But I'm interested to learn more, and I want to see how this match ends. I thought it was so cute too that Shinso wanted, he had trained so hard, he wanted to show Deku how much he had grown. I thought that was adorable. Shinso might be my new favorite character in this show. I just like his I don't know, I just like him. Well, and the fact that he reminds me of Eraserhead, and Eraserhead's my favorite hero. So I like to see, I would like to see those two train together as well. I hope we get to see either some flashbacks of how Shinso, got to training with Eraserhead. But we'll see. I'm sure we'll see something. Yeah, I don't know. This quirk manifestation inside of One for All is interesting, and I cannot wait to to watch more. So, but I have to wait a week. But you don't have to wait a week. You can go see the full length and early access, up to 4 weeks early access, over on patreon.com/sunkissedreactions. The link is in the description if you would like to see more of. You can see all the full links for all videos. But if you can't do that, it's all right. No worries. If you did like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you subscribe, so that whenever I put out a video, you can hear about it first. Yep, that's it. That's all I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching me, if you're still with me. I hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye.